Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. That's been cut out, well played. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Messi, and it's Batistuta. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Looks to the other side. Gnabry. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rodri.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
De Ligt. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk. Shifted upfield. Neuer. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Gnabry. That's a lovely, neat pass. Empate. And that's been won straight back. Well, they've got it again. And here's Haaland. He's having a go. Oh, what a mistake.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Gnabry. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi. Bellingham. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, terrible pass. And he's running through. Empate. And the shot! Goal! Bari! And it's Bari who take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Bari are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bellingham.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a really well-measured ball, and he's managed to get free. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Foden. Can he latch on to this? Empate! That is a brilliant interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Batistuta. Distributed tidily. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Signore e signori, è il momento dell'estrazione di oggi. Tenete a portata di mano I biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Vardiol. Foden. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. Foden. Oh, well played.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Messi tries making a foray down the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Pulls off a sensational save. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Foden. Important interception.
Barry making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Let's cut it out. This is their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Bergomi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that was very necessary. Van Dijk. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
Batistuta controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Empate. Foden. Here's Rodri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good read, needed to be Messi. And it's Batistuta. And the counter is on, now then! No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Empate. Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Foden. Mbappe. Could try cutting inside here. Foden. And here's Bellingham, swept in. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Opts to... Now the finish! Batistuta! Dispatched clinically. Level again! And they are in no mood to give up the fight.
Well, that's certainly lightened the mood on the bench, Peter. Although the boss is clearly telling his players to keep their heads, he'll now need to make some bold decisions to back that up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The less said about that pass, the better. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.